Hey, what's up, guys? You're tuned in to another episode of the Off Limits podcast, the one conversation where nothing is off limits. You're not serious. I'm your host, Joyce, and I am back with my special guest. And which way did we start last time?
You went this way.
Okay, so we'll go this way first. Joyce. And I'm back with
Nella.
What we presented?
The podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh, yeah, this is comfortable.
What's the topic? Tis like who won't slap it all the time. We'll give it to us. Come
right,
on.
about to give it to you.
Give it
I
to
want to
them.
know, yeah, because I was thinking about this like literally a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
What's the biggest things you've learned in your 20s?
Oh, there's so much.
I've learned. Wait, you've got lots.
I don't have that much, to be
that's
fair.
why I was worried.
Is it? With me, I learned a lot about finances. So like taxes, like rent, just like I learned a lot about finances. I learned a lot about savings. I learned a lot about
Clever babe.
like you know, I was just reading into like mortgages and different ISAs that you can get. I learned that in my 20s. Another thing I learned in my 20s is like my concept of time. I think that I always used to think, oh, I could do it later, or I could do it later, or I could do it later.
Yeah.
But people are dying. Like, rest in peace to cadet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know when you're... Like, I feel like I think death is, like, so far away. But even in the Bible, nobody knows the time or the hour. So, it's like, I feel like my concept of time has changed. It's like, if I want to go to a different country, if I want to travel today, I'm booking today, I'm going tomorrow. Like, if an idea comes into my head, I'm filming it tonight. If I'm thinking about someone, I'm shouting them. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If I feel the need to, if an idea comes into my head, I'm making it happen. Like, if I feel like I haven't spoken to my dad in a long time, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to call him when I get him tonight. I'm calling him as
then.
I have, because I feel like we take time for granted, you know? And so, yeah, my concept of time has changed. I've learned a lot about money. I'm studying a lot about, it's like, guys, you know, at home, I'm basically like doing like an accountancy course. Like, I'm like researching bare shit. And another thing I've learned in my 20s is that, you know, that whole concept of like the 20s and how I'm going to be like in my 30s. I feel like, so say for example, I get married at 25, and I have my first child at 25, For the rest of my life till I die, I will be someone's mum. For the rest of my life till I die, I will be someone's wife. But I feel like, this is the only time in my life I have to myself. This is the only time I can go Ibiza and not be like, I swear you're married. Oh, I swear you got a kid. This is the only time I can travel whenever I want. This is the only time I can post my nails on the gram. This is the only time I can do me. So I feel like the concept of time as well, like, we're in a society that rushes you. We're in a society that is like, if you haven't moved out by this age, you're a bum. If you're not driving by this time, you're a bum.
For guys
and it's
as
like,
well.
And it's like, it for example, say I get a car at 18, it's an accomplishment. I get my first car at 35, but I got a car.
No, it's true.
Even with that 18, it's like, but it's not German. Let's not forget.
Because
100%. You know how your first respect.
No.
She's so OTT, but you know how it's like before. It's like, oh, like
it's true.
first car,
It's
like you
true.
just be driving anything. Like even when you're going in stores, like all the time while you're driving, it's fine. Now it's like, oh, it's not even German, and it's like,
but it doesn't change the fact that driving is a big accomplishment. It's a big thing. I can't study for a fucking day rate. I can't do it, guys. Even just I can't like. Driving is so like I applaud you, because even just like, for example, I can't even drive manual. I've said it, like I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna try it. No, do you know what I mean? But it's like, even just like look, like it's a big thing.
A lot.
And then on top of that, people that drive with sat nav as well. If I'm driving, I need to know where I'm going, because I'm not. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, or even just like getting a house, like getting your first flat. People, you do it young. Oh my God, you move out at 35, I'm so sorry. The person that moves out at 18 and the person that moves out at like 25 to 30, the person that moves out at 25 to 30 is fucking smart. Let's fucking be real. These are our years of stacking. Like, people are so quick to move out. People are so quick, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna get my own apartment. You could have stayed at home and saved. Like, we're not like, obviously before we wanted to move out to have freedom, because obviously we wanted to go rave, and it's like, oh, if I had my own house, I could do what I want. But it's like, stay at home, save, look after your family whilst you're living in that house. And then when you do move out, it's like you're comfortable. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like people are just so in a rush. Like, I need to get a car, I need to move out, I need to get a car. Yeah. Slow down. Just slow it all the way down.
Clever, babe. But that just all goes back to social media as well.
Yeah, but that's the thing. With social media, I feel like people need to learn to close their eyes. I feel like social media, for me personally, is very toxic for me. Like, it's social media is the thing that rushes me. Because in my day-to-day life, some of my friends drive, some don't. Some have nice houses, some don't. Some are in relationships, some don't. And it's okay. Yeah. But on social media, it's not okay. Yeah. Like, and it's like a constant reminder. Like, God, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. It's like whoa. Because if I didn't have a phone, I wouldn't have these feelings. For example, I was going to go get a BBL, right? Yeah. If I didn't have Instagram, I wouldn't have considered that surgery. Yeah. I wouldn't have considered it. But it's like every day I'm reminded, flat belly, big bum, flat belly, big bum, flat belly, big bum. Social media is very toxic. I've unfollowed a lot of people that haven't done anything wrong. They've just posted their lives, but it's like there's no need for me to follow Chinese Kitty because her body's perfect. Let's be real. And why am I gonna follow her to be reminded every day that sometimes I do look like bread? Like, do you know what I mean? But it's okay to look like bread. It's okay. No, but I'm saying but I've started to accept that. That's why I've started to take more like people don't understand people don't understand why I do certain things. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I started to take, not when I say nudes, guys, I'm not naked. You just mean, like, but it's like, if I don't, I'm not saying I'm being forced to do anything, but I just feel like if you don't see bodies like mine on Instagram, we're all gonna go mad. Yeah. You need that flab. You need that when there's no waist, because obviously man comes out instead of in. But it's like, we need to promote body positivity to the point where it's like, but Nella's bum is square. Yeah. So mine can be square too.
And I feel like another thing is just different paths. Like, everyone's road is different. Yeah. And it's like, before, I would see everyone doing their thing and I'm like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I actually doing? Even the simple thing, like, you know, when you have friends still at uni and they don't pass and they don't, do you know what I mean? Like, before, it's like, if you fail, you're retaken. It's just seen as, you know what I mean?
Remember in college, them lot that were like 20, 21.
Oh, and start college.
And we were like,
college, and we were just like, whoa.
Like, what are you still doing here? Yeah. Like, I've just learned, like, no matter how old you are, like, age Everyone's is nothing but a number. And it's like, people need to get this in their heads.
Jay-Z blew at 27.
Really?
Did he?
Yeah, 27.
I didn't know that either.
At 27.
That's still young, but it's just for
and
us.
Wendy Williams got her first ever TV shows in her 40s.
Really?
Yeah, she was radio.
Wow.
Like, no one wanted to give her a share.
Didn't do it till like 40 and stuff.
Exactly.
We've got time.
We do. And it's just, you just feel like, why am I, even like, do you know when you just have a group of friends, everyone's getting married or having kids, you just feel like, why am I not there? Like, it's just not your time. That is it. When it's your time, it's your time. God has a plan for you. Like, stop watching other people and what they're doing.
Yeah. I used to watch everyone and be pressured by everyone.
Literally, just that's my main thing. I just feel like if I'm not doing that, it's just not meant to be for me. Yeah. At the end of the day. And I also just feel like everything is pretty much temporary as well. Like, I just feel like
none of this is gonna matter on Judgment Day.
Yeah. And it's like, people are forgetting, one major thing is money is just money. Like, I feel like at our day and age, everyone, okay, fair enough, we can be money motivated, but we're not dying with that cash in our grave.
Everything that we
do you know what I mean?
We're leaving
it's like we're leaving it behind.
But I look at it in the perspective of like,
what you're leaving behind?
No, not what. I know it's not gonna last forever. Like, I won't have it forever. But I think of it for the time being now. It's not like I see it as beyond myself. Like, it's not just for me. Say I have kids. Like, I need to leave them stuff.
But I feel like, okay,
I get that. Because that's like how I feel as well.
To be honest, with money, like, it's very 50. With me personally, it's very 50-50. Yeah. God forbid, but the day it was written that I was born, the day that I'm gonna die, it's been written. It's coming. We just don't know when.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Say someone calls me on Monday saying there's an event on Wednesday and it's across the world. I'm going. But in order for me to get there, money must come out of my account.
Yeah.
But then, so that I'm very spontaneous with money like that. But then on the other side, it's like, I've been put in situations where I've had to pay, for example, with my taxes, I didn't know that I had to pay taxes, which is very stupid of me.
Yeah.
So when I signed up for council tax, it was like, oh shit, big lump of money taken out. Then I had to pay because I pay taxes once a year, yeah. So some people save up for that.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I wasn't financially ready for that, so if I didn't save, how would I have done that? And like, so for example, say a family member like is in need of like some serious help, like saving is important.
Yeah.
So I just feel like with my money, I've got 3 different accounts.
I feel like you've always been good with money though.
Yeah, it's because I've always acted broke. So it's like, I feel like with money, you need to have 3 different accounts for 3 different things. This is my rainy day fund. So if one day my house burns down and I need someplace to stay before the insurance money kicks in, I'm good. And then this is my let's have fun like account.
Yeah.
So every month I put in this amount of budget to spend money on things that make me happy.
Yeah.
So on traveling, on getting my eyebrows threaded,
Yeah.
on getting my feet done, on buying Uber Eats. Like, I've got a whole little Uber Eats section on my Monzo. Listen.
Yeah,
and then you have another account
Yeah.
where it's like long-term savings. So since I was 16, I've been depositing money in that account from the clothing line, Rose Gold London.
Yeah.
So from that, I haven't touched that account because that is
You're
for
doing amazing.
my kids. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well done.
Because it's like, I feel like people there is very either or. It's either you're save, or you
you're
splash.
spend.
You
Yeah.
can do both.
Yeah.
You can do both, guys.
But then
You
again,
can do both.
it just depends as well, because it just depends on where you're at in life. Not everyone has money to be able
No, but
to save.
even when I was
If
like,
you get
yo,
£10, £5
First
save,
year, yeah,
£5
listen,
do you know
first
this
year of
goes
uni,
back?
I used to get £20 a month for
Okay.
my brother.
So now,
Listen.
Imagine those. Okay, for us it's totally different, yeah, because we can save. But imagine those children that have to always give their parents.
Every
That-
child
yeah,
has to
I
give
feel
their
like
parents.
everyone
No,
has
but
to.
not every. No, but when I mean like their parents are looking after their accounts, or they can't do things for themselves. Do you get what I mean? Not everyone is in the same position to be able to save. I'm just saying there's
Not
a
everyone
lot
is
of
in
there's a lot of
thing
like
to
children in families where everything's going to helping their families, where they can't even save, and parents expecting their children to pay for this and to do that.
But
It's just so hard, you know.
Nah.
You can always save, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's like you generally can't. I know people, this is the reason why I'm saying
You know,
that.
I used to save £1 like a week.
Yeah.
Like a pound.
Like
You
a
can't
pound,
save
it goes a
pound.
long way over a few years.
Yeah.
How many years?
Guys, I
Sorry.
suggest
So
everybody.
say
I
like you
suggest-
start in college, and you start doing
Yeah,
£1
yeah,
£1
for every
so
week.
Even bursary.
Joyce.
Joyce, you're killing me. Joyce, you're killing me. Guys, stop weighing it with £1. Can you
Even
change it?
bursary, remember we used to get like £80 bursary.
I didn't get bursary, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sis should have applied.
Like, you can save. Like,
I didn't get bursary.
Like £1. Like, I remember there was times where I was broke, and Albert used to send me like £20. Yeah, even from that £20, the money that's in my savings, that £20, the £1 from that is from there.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
that's
mean?
good.
You lot are like really coming in with the goods, because I was gonna be like, I just learned what I'm learning, how to just be like, no,
Yeah, I learned that in my
Just
20s.
no, I'm still learning. Like, I feel like up until maybe some point last year, it's just everything. I'm like, I feel like, especially the way I'm
Yeah.
set up here, like, you don't know, I will go above and beyond. Like,
100.
you're asking me for this much, and I'm trying to give you this
That
much.
much,
Like,
yeah.
that's just how I am.
mad.
So now I'm literally just learning no, and not even just no, like no, and I don't need to tell you why either.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
just know.
me.
Yeah, you're good at that. Like, you're just like,
I never
I
used
feel
to
like
be
you're
good.
good at that. Like,
I
someone
never
will
used to
ask
be
you for
good,
something,
though.
and you're like, I'm doing this, I'm not doing this. That's it.
Yeah, but now
that's changed over time.
Because before in it, I used to be like, yes. Now it's like, these are my 2 principles in life. Besides my faith, yeah. If it's not making me happy or if it's not making me money, I'm not doing it. That is it. That's
I love
like,
that.
and I think of that before I make any decision. Any decision. If it's not bringing me any sort of joy, if I don't enjoy it, if I'm not making someone else happy, or if I'm not making myself happy from there, why am I doing it? And if it's not making me money, no, sis. Nah.
See, that's what I was saying about the time thing. Like, I'm just like, that's just how I value my time. I'm like, my time is worth this much. I could be doing this, and instead I'm having to do this. So it's got to be worth it.
It's just putting yourself first.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
It's like so hard.
Yeah.
It's like so hard. I feel like, especially depending on how you grew up. But if you grew up where you're always having to like think about other people, like if you're like an
especially us, like we've come from families with bare siblings.
Yeah.
So having siblings is like you have nothing for yourself. Everything must be shared, and you always have to be there. Like it's like people like you can always tell the difference between someone that is an only child.
Yeah.
Because we're very giving because we have siblings. I feel like if all of us were only children, we'd be very different.
Yeah.
We'd be so different. We wouldn't give our time to everybody. We wouldn't be so like generous with everything. But because we have siblings, it's like instilled in us.
Yeah.
That personality trait.
This is going to sound so trivial, but when you said the only child thing, I don't like, another lesson, I don't like guys that are only child.
Because they're mummy's boys as well.
Yeah. Even if you
I
got
don't really know much guys that are like only children, childs, whatever.
I know. Actually, no. My friend.
Oh, okay.
He's an only child, but he's the most amazing person in the world. Like, I love him.
Rare breeds. Rare.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rare. Like,
You can,
it's every day. You have to be here. You need to be here. I need to know where you are, what you're doing, because it's like they're used to having all the attention on you.
Yeah.
So it's like now, imagine I cater to many people. And it's like,
that's on period.
But it's like you need to. It's like you just have to be there, and I just
They're
don't
very
like
clingy.
it. And obviously,
They're just clingy.
It's clingy, and obviously, it's not your fault. You're an only child.
And do you know what's mad? Like the guys we used to go for in our teens, and the guys we go for in our 20s.
God.
Like with me,
I just had a
do
flash.
you know what's mad? Because in my teens, I was like, he has to have a 6-pack. He's got to be 6 foot. And now I like chubby guys.
Yeah.
So it's like I
Chubby
would
guys
have
are winning.
never thought. I would have never thought. I would have been like.
Told me that I died. Sorry. I'm gonna say I had to. No, it's fine, but it was just
do you know
different,
one thing?
you know.
But do you know what's crazy? Yeah? If girls like me didn't exist, chubby guys wouldn't get no love.
Yeah.
So it's like there's
you're
a
doing
reason
everyone
why
a
I'm like
favour,
this.
really.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just doing everybody a favour. You know what? Once you discover your type, you're like,
Yeah. But then do you know what scares me is that might change. Do you know
Yeah,
when I look
yeah.
at how often I've changed, I'm just like, at one point I really thought, like, say for example, when I'm 15, I'm like, yo, I'm so compatible with this you. And then I'm looking at like 17, I'm just like, how?
Yeah.
I don't understand people that have been together from secondary school to now.
I think that's mad, and I think
I'm
that's
like
fraud.
5 different people.
Fraud. I think it's fraud. Do you know why? Because I just like no, not like not full fraud, but like I think it's mad because I'm just like, you don't know what you like.
Yeah.
Imagine if I 15.
I get you.
Imagine if I stayed with who I was with for 15. No shade. Like
impossible.
Can't.
You lot are 2 different people in 2 different stages in your life, and you're just not compatible.
Like I don't even think we would ever meet again.
Doesn't that just like like marriage? You see how in the past 5 years I've been 5 different girls. Like on God, like that's.
But
me.
I feel like
it's
once you find yourself and you actually know who you are.
But then I feel like you develop.
But
You
me at
but-
21 and me at 46. How are you gonna deal with that?
But then I feel like at the same time, maybe your core values stay the same. Do you get what I mean?
I'm like a butterfly though. Like I can't stay in anything for too long without feeling some sort of boredom.
No, but it's
that's
true.
now.
But that I think
I think that will stay forever. Like I get
It
because I'm like
depends.
that, and I feel like at one point I will wake up married and be like, yo, I'm bored. But it's just I can't. Because I'm not. Once I'm in a routine, no stop. Because once I'm in a routine, once I've discovered the routine, I'm like, this is how it works. Or I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know.
bored.
Maybe we haven't found true love.
Yeah, and
I just feel like you develop endurance.
No,
because
like,
you're
you're not
Barack
going to be excited
Obama.
every day.
It just depends on who you're with, though. If your person ends up being boring, then you're gonna be like,
No,
you're
but sometimes
bored.
they're not boring. Like it might be fun, but I'm just like every day we he at this. Like
I think we haven't found true love, man. Because Barack and Michelle,
I'm sure they were bored of each other at one point. Like
and
at least
on that
at
note,
least in 1 year.
but even like
Yeah,
okay,
it's bound to happen.
Wendy Williams and her man.
I'm very happy for my Wendy right now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She thought you know, when they were getting married,
Yeah.
she definitely thought that they would never break up. So it's like, I don't know. Marriage is one thing I can't talk about because I've never been married.
Yeah.
It's true.
Maybe when I'm older, when I'm like 50 with my talk show, well, in my day, I'll be talking
I
about
thought
my
I was
day.
never. No, I get you. It's just like there's like bare stuff to like learn, but I think it's good in a way. Like you've got so much time to go on and like see
And
what
do you
happens.
know what's so funny? We're gonna watch this back in like 20 years. Like,
I know.
Lord.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that was a good one. Thank you so much, guys.
I love coming on the podcast. It's litty,
That's my
baby.
first time, guys, and I'm really sick.
Bless
So,
you.
yeah.
Do you want to give?
She said I'm really sick.
Like, I'm sick. I've been
say
trying not
excuse
to
herself.
sniff. Yeah, just saying.
Okay, and you can stay locked into what I hit myself locked into what else is coming on, who's coming on, or what we're gonna do because we're approaching the end of our season 1. So make sure you stay locked in at Off Limits UK to find out what's happening next. And for now, I've been your lovely host Joyce. I've been joined by Nella and Joyce. Nella ASMR. Right, for goodness sake. Yeah, bye guys.
Bye.